commodities and indices beautifully respecting the levels. The sell call on gold at 23.54 should give a fruitful result, and see it has come to the first support zone at 23.38.40. Beautifully it has achieved the target. I hope you all profited. Likewise, for silver, only selling entry I have mentioned is at 27.95, and see how 27.95 is respected. Oil and net gas, on the other hand, has been trading with a bullish bias. It has respected the support levels. Again, it has achieved the first target at 78.4, 78.5. Well, likewise, net gas too has been trading bullish. On the other hand, we have seen same bullish bias with indices as well. Only thing exception was the DAX and FTSE, which is erased most of the gains from the last week, while US 30 and US 100 is still trading with the bullish bias. Now, what to expect today from gold, silver, crude oil, nat gas, and Nasdaq and Dow Jones with the US session? How we can profit, we're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the second update for the day. Subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon to get the notifications. Do like, share, and comment, friends. It is always a great motivation from. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's with gold first, and yes, you can skip to your favorite instrument by clicking on the chapter respective chapters here. Chapters are now included here on this video, so that you can save much of your time. Now look at the gold on the hourly charts. I have mentioned earlier that see it is trading in this bearish channel. Precisely, it is reversed from the top of the channel. But on the other hand, one must notice that it is still trading in this bullish zone. See, after the rise, it is retraced, and it is again retracing towards the 20-50 100 period moving average. I have also mentioned earlier in the day, only bearishness, only reversal confirmation in gold is if you see it is staying below 23.05, you can say now it is willing to give a breakout, and then we can expect lower lows. Mostly today is not going to be the day when we are going to see that happening. Stochastic coming to oversold. MACD, after staying bullish, it is crossed over, looking downwards. It can sustain fewer bearish candles from here. This is on the 4-hour charts here. RSI has also come out of the overbought zone. Let's have a look at the other type. On the hourly charts, look at these three candles. This suggests that 23.45, if it breaks, you can initiate a buying entry. What you can expect is 23.50-52. That is going to be a very good resistance. But see, what we can see here is three candles, and you can see red, green, red, and thus it suggests that the next candle is going to be the decisive one. If it takes a break here on the downside, certainly more bearish momentum is going to prevail, and then in fact we can look forward to 23.30 levels as the first targets. Stochastic is oversold here. MACD is bearish and RSI is at bottom. On the 2-hour charts, here also you can see the prices have come to take the support from the 50 period moving average. We have to wait for a while. We have to wait for the next candle as well. Yes, it can continue here. Look at the support levels. These are definitely good support levels, because below this the next stop is directly towards 23. So now if you see gold staying below 23.38, you can take a sell entry. Stochastic oversold. MACD is divergent and bearish. RSI is also looking downwards, and on the 3-hour the observation is similar. See, one more observation here is look at the bullishness here. The candles are stronger, while the bearish candles are yes, these are bearish, but you can see the candle size is very small. This suggests that the momentum is comparatively less what we have seen with the rise here. Second observation here is see the rise retracement, and it is again retracing here. This is the channel which it is trying to trade, and thus 23, 24, 25 is going to be the first stronger support zone. Even if it continues to drop, that is going to be the level which you need to watch out for. The stochastic oversold. MACD has crossed over, trading with bearishness. RSI has dropped. Coming to 4, already we have seen similar is the observation here. Coming to daily. Now on the daily charts, we can see lower highs, lower lows. Now also look at the delta. Look at the delta here, 23.78, 23.65, almost 15, 13 dollars of delta here. And if you connect it from 23.45, 46, you can expect the delta towards the same zone, means it can aspire to move towards 23.30, which is also the 20 period moving average and the median of the Bollinger Bands. So if you see gold staying below 23.38, you can take a sell entry, though I will be looking forward to 23.30 levels as the support levels and the achievable targets here, but intermittent resistance can also be found at around 23.34. Ideally, we will look forward to 23.30 and then 23, 24, 25 levels as the stronger support zone if it continues to drop bearish from there. Stochastic looking down, MACD is almost flat, and RSI is looking down. So now considering this, a buying entry is at 23.45 and a selling entry is at 23.38. If you're buying at 23.45, remember 23.50, 52 is the first resistance zone, very good resistance zone, and then 55, 56 levels. only bullishness today in gold is if you see it is staying beyond 2364-65, the chances of which appears to be very very less. It can try to retrace, but again, that is to continue with the bearish momentum. That is what I can say. And even if it tries to retrace and close somewhere here at around 2350, possibly the next candle is going to be again bearish, that is tomorrow. So that is what is my expectation. Thus take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at, since silver throughout the day has been trading in a no trade zone. We have discussed earlier in the day that 28.25 and 27.95 is a no trade zone. Precisely, it has stayed within the zone, and yet again we are going to stick to the same levels. If you see silver is staying about 28.25, you can buy. In fact, I will say that 28.25, 28.35 is going to be the first resistance zone, and if it stays beyond this, you can say now the bulls will try to take over. What is happening in silver here? Drop, retracement, drop, retracement, drop, retracement. Lower highs, lower lows. Where are the lower lows? 27.90, 95. Very very good support zone exists there. Now again, if you see silver at around 27.95, 27.90 zone, stay short, stay bearish, we can look forward to further. Stochastic has retraced here. MACD is already at bottom. It has not converged or crossed over. It is still staying bearish. RSI is almost flat. And on the 4 before 4 hour charts, let's have a look at other time frames as well. On the 2 hour charts, yes, there is a good resistance is what you can see. Higher lows are also observed, and that is also, I say that yes, if you see it is staying beyond 28, 27.95 levels, you can take a sell entry. Drop, retracement, and this could lead to another round of good drop. Be watchful. Stochastic rising, MACD is bearish, and RSI is flat. And on the 3 hour chart, see what has happened on the 3 hour charts is the prices are divergent from the 20 period moving average. Whenever you see such divergence, see it tries to converge, and that is what has happened. It has converged here. It is still taking the support from the 20 period moving average. Thus, this makes this zone as a very very critical support. And on the upside, the resistance is intact at 28.20. Stochastic rising, MACD bearish, RSI flat, and on the 4 hour, you can notice here, see one strong bearish candle, and since then we have seen it trading in this bearish channel. We have to wait for it to break beyond 28.20, 28.25 levels, which may call for it to reverse then. But right now I can see it is struggling both on the upside and the downside as well. It is trading sideways. We have to wait for a clear breakout. Stochastic rising, MACD has crossed over at the top, trading bearish, coming to the daily. Now look at the daily chart. See, lower lows are done. It can aspire to achieve lower highs. Be watchful. If it stays above 28.25, 28.35 zone, stay bullish. We can look forward to 28.50 and in fact 28.70 zone as well. Yes, it could reverse completely, but right now I can see that there could be a downward pull, which is right now looking showing slight bearish indication. However, the support levels at 27.95, 90 are very very good. Look at the daily charts, stochastic dropping. The MACD is almost flat. It has just crossed over, trying to stay bullish here, and RSI is flat. So looking at this, the buying entry at 28.25, 28.35 zone is going to stay. We are looking forward to 28.50, 28.70 zone as the next targets. And on the downside, if you see it is staying below 27.95, you can take a sell entry. Expect it to move towards 27.80, 27.75 as the first target. 27.50 is going to be the next and very very strong support here. It can erase the gains from this candle. Thus take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at crude. Now see, for crude oil, earlier in the day I mentioned that only selling entry is below 77.4, and if you see it rising beyond 77.9, you can take a buying entry. We can look forward to 78.5, 78.6 zone. It is precisely moving towards this zone, and if it breaks beyond 78.6, we are looking forward to 79 as the first target. And in any case, if oil breaks beyond 79.6, that is a reversal. Now see, I have drawn something here for you. See, this is the channel in which oil is trying to trade. Where are the highs? The highs are well above 80. Now the second observation here is, see, it is trying to converge towards the moving average. Thus it is very very important for it to stay above 79 in order to confirm further rise, and then 79.6 in order to confirm the rise towards the top of the channel at 80, 80.2. Stochastic overbought, MACD crossing over here at the bottom, trading bullish. RSI is rising, and same observation here is on the 2 hour chart. See, preceding candle comes with the tail, that this candle is going to be further bigger, taking it till towards 78.6 and in fact 79. This is going to be the greatest resistance for the day, 78.6, 79 zone. Stochastic overbought, MACD trying to converge, RSI rising. On the 3 hour charts also similar observation is here. though the preceding candle is coming with a little swing observation, but I think the current candle might try to turn bullish towards 78.9 or 79 levels. Stochastic rising, MACD trying to converge RSI flat. Coming to 4-hour charts, likewise on the 4-hour charts, reversal sign, very very important, coming at the bottom of the bearish channel here. It is showing a reversal sign, and since then we have seen it trading bullish. Does it suggest that we are looking forward to a rise? Second observation here is, see, this was trading bearish, the rise, higher lows and higher highs. So we are looking forward to the highs of this channel, which are situated at far above levels. Stochastic is rising, MACD is bearish, and RSI is flat. Coming to day, now look at daily charts. Why did I say, see, first of all, this was the weak beginning candle. All of these 4 to 5 6 candles, see, none of the candles closed below 77.8 zone. This was the most important observation, and that is why I said once you see it is staying beyond 77.9, you can initiate a buying entry. What we are looking forward to is a recovery here. Now this is going to be the first candle, and possibly we can look forward to a symmetrical move from here. Now when we call it symmetrical, see, divide this into two, and thus we can look forward to a recovery in crude oil. It can aspire to move towards 80-81 zone. That is what I will be looking forward to. Stochastic dropping here, MACD is bearish, and RSI is rising. So looking at this, the buying entries are now fine at around 78.6 levels. You can buy here, expect it to move towards, see, ideally this zone between 78.6 to 79 is going to remain a critical resistance zone for crude oil. Thus you should be trading with caution if you're taking a position here. Ideally it is going to be a little risky, because beyond 79 is where you can the bulls trying to take with little bullishness there towards 79.3, 79.6, and beyond 79.6 it is going to be treated bullish, because beyond this we will look forward to 80.2, 80.2, and then 81 levels. Yes, I have been looking forward to 81 since last week. Let's see if it achieves this time. On the downside, a selling entry is at 77.8, below which you can expect 77.5, 77.4. Ideally, a selling entry, if you see it is staying below 77.4, consider that it is reversed and a sharp drop on the downside can be expected. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at natural. See, for natural gas, we have mentioned one thing, that it has to break beyond 2.45 in order to confirm reversal and a breakout. See what has happened here, rise, retracement, and now taking the support, it is trying to rise. However, it has failed to break the previous highs at 2.45, which is going to remain a key observation here, because see, it has to break beyond 2.45 in order to confirm a reversal. Else, we can expect that it may continue this retracement zone and retracement movement on the downside. So let's see further. Stochastic dropping here, MACD has crossed over, trading in green, RSI has dropped as well, suggestive slight bearishness. Coming to 2-hour charts, on the 2-hour charts, divide this into two, symmetrical formation. Current candle coming with a wick trying to drop. If it drops below 2.385, 2.385, when you see the higher prices below 2.385, you can take a sell entry. 2.37 is what it needs to take, 2.37, 2.36 zone. If it drops below this, you can say that net gas is turning bearish. So it is very very important for net gas to trade below 2.36, below which we can expect 2.3332 levels. Stochastic is looking downwards, MACD is bearish, and RSI is dropped as well. On the 3-hour charts, likewise, similar observation. What is happening here? Higher highs are seen. See, we have seen a push from the top side, and the current candle is also looking forward to a push. 2.38 levels should be a good support levels, and then below that 2.36. If these two levels are taken, we are looking forward to a falsy rise, retracement, lower highs, and it can lead to lower lows, which means 2.32. Let's watch out. The stochastic dropping here, MACD is bearish, and RSI is dropping here. Coming to 4-hour. On the 4-hour chart, similar as the observation, there is a push on the prices from here. Now we have to wait for 2.385. When you see the higher prices below 2.385, take a sell entry for 2.37, 2.36 level. If these two levels are taken, certainly one has to stay bearish, and we will look forward to a sharper fall. Yes, right now we can see 20 period moving averages are giving it a very very good support, and it is trading in this bullish channel. Thus any drop below 2.35 is going to be treated as a bearish breakout. Stochastic rising, MACD is bearish, and RSI is flat. Coming to day, look at daily chart. See, the weak beginning candle is a reversal suggestion, but what has happened, it is open flat, it is continued on the upside. Now it is very very important for net gas to drop below this zone, specifically below 2.3736 zone. If at any point it drops below this, we can look forward to a sharper fall. else it is still not bearish. Stochastic dropping here, MACD is in green and RSI rising. So looking at this, I will recommend you to buy net gas at around 2 point. See, the buying entries are now limited at 425. If you buy, you can buy here at around 2.425. Expect it to move towards 2.45 levels. It at any point of time, if you see net gas staying beyond 2.45, stay bullish. We will look forward to 2.48 and 2.5 as the first target, and then in fact, in this week itself, we will look forward to 2.6 levels, very beyond which sky is the limit. On the downside, ideally you have to wait for 2.37, 2.36 zone to be taken in order to stay bearish. But you can take a little early entry as well. You can sell it here at around 2.385 levels. Then you can expect 2.37, 2.36 zone as a very good support. Below 2.36 is where the bears will take over towards 2.33, 2.32 zone, the strongest support level. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Nasdaq. See, Nasdaq, I have mentioned one point earlier in the day that 18,200, 220 zone is what you should watch out for. It is going to be a greater resistance, and then 18,250. If these three levels are taken, then only we should treat Nasdaq 100 as bullish. Now what has happened since earlier in the day? Today we can see this drop, and see it is retracing here. It is trading in this bullish channel. The fall is going to be equally sharp. Right now it is not in a mood to look back. So, and yes, it's still on the upside also. We have to be very careful as long as 18,240, 220, 250 zone is not taken. Look further, stochastic is rising here, MACD is also rising, and RSI is also showing bullish indication. And on the 2-hour chart, see what has happened. Rise, retracement towards 20 period. Now see, it is diverging from the 20 period, suggestive of bullishness. Also higher lows are seen. So now we have to wait for it to break below 18,180. And see on the downside, 18,180, 160, 140, 120, 100. Every 20 points, there is a very good support. Yes, the movement also is now limited with the narrow bullishness or bearishness. That is what we have seen. So yes, on the downside, the support levels are very strong. Stochastic overbought, MACD trying to trade with modest bullishness. Let's see if it diverges from here, means bigger bullish candles. RSI rising, coming to 3-hour charts. On the 3-hour chart, see the preceding candle comes with a tail and a flat top. Flat top suggests continuation of bullishness. Next is also the preceding candle has given lower lows. Now with that lower lows, higher highs are done. Now look, 18,220, 18,180. 40 points means it has to break below 18,200. Once it draws below 18,200, the chances for it to move towards 18,160, 140 levels will increase. And below that, we can treat that it is reversing. Else, right now, I do not say that it is trading bearish. It is back in this bullish channel, but I do expect that it can try to give a breakout, because see, one bearish candle retracement and the drop here is going to be equally sharp. Stochastic overbought, MACD almost trying to converge, RSI is rising. Coming to 4, the observation is more or less similar. Higher lows are seen, higher highs are seen. After the drop, it is under retracement. I will not treat this as a reversal. And yes, the bearishness is also still not there. So it is trying to confine its movement within a narrow zone. Stochastic rising, MACD is still bearish, and RSI is rising. Coming to daily. Now look at daily charts. First of all, higher lows, higher highs. Where are the highs at? 18,300, 18,320 zone. And then 18,400. Any point of time, Nasdaq 100 trading above 18,400. This is to be treated and taken seriously, because that is a breakout, and that breakout is going to be stronger one. It may happen with the CPI data, but right now, if you'll ask me, I will say for the day we have seen lower highs, and chances of a reversal still exist where it can try to move towards 18,080 or in fact 18,000 levels. Stochastic is overbought here. MACD is also divergent and bullish, and RSI is rising. So looking at this, first of all, I will recommend a selling at 18,180 levels. You can take a sell entry at 18,180. Expect it to move towards 18,140, and any drop below 18,140, 120 zone is going to bring or invite bears towards 18,080, 18,040, and then 17,980 levels as well. Yes, it can drop on the downside strongly. On the upside, a buying entry I will recommend is now at around 18,230, 250 levels. This is going to be the level which is going to be a greater resistance. Beyond 18,250, we will look forward to 18,310, 320 as the first targets, 18,400 as the next. Chances for which appears to be less, but these are markets. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Dow. US30 is the one which is trading bullish, taking the support here. See, earlier in the day I mentioned that it is getting the resistance around the top of this channel here. It is right now precisely situated at around the top of the channel here, trying to move towards the double top levels here, which means if it breaks beyond 39 580 600 zone, certainly more bullish momentum is going to prevail. Right now we can see higher lows are seen, higher highs are seen here. Stochastic rising, MACD is trying to converge here, staying bullish. RSI is rising. Again, signs of bullishness. Look at 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour charts, I can still see after the strong bullish momentum, it is trading in this bullish channel here. The highs of the channel are at around 39 680 700 zone, and see it has created a tail for the current candle as well, trying to give a breakout, but I will wait for it to break beyond 39 580 600. That will confirm the reversal. Stochastic rising, MACD is bearish and RSI is overbought. On the 3-hour charts, likewise, is straight bullish candles here. Now, either it has to drop below 39 540 39 480 levels, which will confirm the reversal. It has 39 480, that is almost certain. That is only the level below which you can expect it to trade bearish. Also, look at the bearish candle was bigger. The rise candle or greener candles are smaller in shape, suggests that it is trying to cool down the indicator so that it can take a reversal here. So it is still under retracement. Stochastic overbought. MACD crossing over here at the top, trying to trade bearish, trying to look downwards. RSI overbought. Coming to 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour chart, see, yes, we can see this higher lows, higher highs. It is still staying bullish. It has to drop below 39 480 in order to confirm further drop. Stochastic rising, MACD crossing over here at the top is showing bearishness. RSI overbought. Coming to now, see on the daily charts, we are yet to see a breakout beyond the last Friday's high. Though we can see higher lows are seen here, but I can expect a reversal as well. The day has just started and it can form a symmetry. Form a symmetry means identically symmetrical candle, which means and thus 39 600 to 400 is the zone which we should be watchful of. Yes, it can show a symmetry, striking 39 580 600 zone. We can see a reversal, and the reversal is going to be sharp. Why it can reverse? Look at divergence of the price on the 20 period, or else that best if it breaks beyond 39 600. Remember, we can aspire, or it can aspire to achieve 39 800 and 40,000 levels, forming a double top, then reverse. So this is something which we should watch out for. Though ideally I will be looking forward to a reversal, though the moving averages have crossed over and are suggestive of bullishness. But let's see, these are markets. Stochastic is overbought, MACD is divergent and bullish, and RSI is rising. Looking at this, I will recommend you to buy now at 39 600 levels and sell at 39 520 levels, and then wait for 39 480. Ideally 39 480 580 is the zone where we should be cautious. Below 39 480 we can look forward to 39 400, and below 39 400 is where the bears will take over. Take your positions accordingly. Beyond 39 600 is where you can look forward to a rise towards 39 660, 39 720, 39 800 and 40,000 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries related to the services. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. See you again tomorrow with the first update with the Asia and Europe session. Do not miss to watch that. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day.